We should stop shit talking so we can start the stream.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing!
I have a question. Oh, I'll say it next. Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's the podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
It says we're streaming. Where does this stream to? Facebook?
No, to YouTube.
Oh, how do
YouTube.
people know to log in?
You had to tell them.
Oh, shit.
All right. Let's tell them now.
Okay, guys, we're streaming live on YouTube.
How do they find
now.
us? Do we have a YouTube channel?
Here, I'll go to it.
Do we have a YouTube channel?
Do we have a YouTube
No, it's Go
channel?
On Podcast Productions.
Go on. Well, anyways, welcome to the first day of
Welcome.
Black History Month.
Yes.
Should we introduce our guest?
Yeah. Today our
The guest for the first day of Black History Month, which is always a themed month we do.
yeah.
Molly, you brought the guest.
Yeah, so like we said, we were going to get better about paying attention to the schedule. I didn't, and I did indeed book one of the whitest people I know. We've got Mark Banshee in the house today.
I actually changed my name.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I changed my name. This is my reveal.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's Willy Walnut.
We've got Willy Walnut in the
Willy
house.
Walnut.
All right.
But I still go by Mark sometimes.
Okay.
So if you slip up, it's okay.
Okay, well, I'll do Willy Walnut.
Yeah. So,
I like that.
Willie, how'd you get your name?
Oh, actually, it's a little bit more of a coming out as well.
Oh.
I'm a woodworker.
Oh, my
Oh,
What is that?
God.
okay.
Is that literal? What do you mean?
He's a woodworker.
No, but is
like
it
in,
like a-
in the Jordan Burden sense of it?
Or like the Republican wing
Shout
of the
out.
party? Like
Neither
a
of
woodworker?
those.
Okay.
I work with a wood.
Oh, yeah,
like
walnut.
underprivileged, underprivileged
Walnut
wood?
wood.
No.
Underprivileged. Yeah, he's actually been teaching Spanish to underprivileged wood.
You're polishing them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not what I
is
do.
walnut your favorite type of wood?
It is my favorite type of wood.
What makes it your favorite?
It is probably the prettiest wood. I would say.
Whoa.
It's nice.
Is it the
Is
color,
it the
the darkness?
darker-
Don't put me there. Don't do that.
What?
I see the.
We're
look on your
asking
face.
about the wood.
It's a very pretty wood.
What kind of
It's
wood
a
do you
very
like?
pretty
All
wood.
right.
So
It's
dark
fine.
is purple, or
It's
No,
a
there is
very
purple
pretty
There is a
wood.
purple wood.
The kind you don't take home to mother.
She's the walnut wood. Walnut wood.
all right, Walnut Willie.
She's Walnut Willie. Ow.
Oh my gosh, Walnut Willie. Willy Walnut. Will.
Thanks. You can call me
All
Will.
the variations.
I'm playing around with it. We'll see if
I like
sticks.
it.
But that is my name from now
Mr. Nut.
Where does Willie come from?
on. Willie is a tour guide for a Grand Canyon rafting trip that I'm taking in the summer. So, and
Oh,
that's
you
that's
haven't
real.
taken it.
That's real.
Oh, but you haven't taken it yet with
No,
him.
I haven't. I have
So you
no
don't know
idea.
if you,
But
like,
he-
You're
like the
taking it
gay.
this summer?
Yeah,
How long?
it's a 10-day trip.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
Where
excited.
through?
The Grand Canyon.
Are you going with anyone you know?
On
My
water?
father. It's a bucket list thing.
Oh.
Going down the river?
It's a
Yeah.
father
Is it still there?
son affair.
I heard it's like a creek now.
The Colorado?
Oh.
Yeah, it's still there. It is pretty.
Can I sign up too?
Resources.
I'll take
You
pics.
can. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, Dad, this is my friend Molly.
Hey,
Yeah, I'll
hey,
come.
I heard about it and I was just intrigued.
The
It's
three of us will come. We said we wanted to travel more, so we'll come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all coming.
But that's the name of my tour guide, so I thought it would be a good choice for my.
Oh. What if
That
you
is good.
end up hating your tour guide?
That's
He'll
a
have to
great
change his
question.
name.
Ooh, and 10 days with the same tour guide?
Yeah.
Woo!
Shoo!
How long is this river?
Wait,
how long-
Colorado?
That goes through the Grand Canyon? 10
Yeah.
days worth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whitewater rafting.
The Grand
I've
Canyon
been.
is big.
I've been in
dude.
West Virginia.
What color water?
White.
The Grand Canyon. Wait, do you not think you could be in the Grand Canyon for 10 days?
That sounds
Raft
like a lot.
out!
The Grand Canyon.
What did you just scream? Wrapped
I
out.
was about.
The Grand Canyon is fucking huge, Jeff. What the fuck is going on with you?
I'm coughing a lot.
Oh,
Are you still off the cigarettes?
Yeah, it's been.
that's why he's coughing.
Yeah,
Your body purges the yuck.
I think it's been 8 days, 9 days. now?
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I gotta
Feels
come up
good.
with an incentive for you, like a monetary incentive. Like I'll donate.
7-Eleven
I'll
cookie?
take some money. I might.
No, I'm gonna donate to charity.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll donate like $1 for every day you
What charity?
quit.
But I hate charity.
Have I
you don't,
told you about
you don't
this?
like a single charity?
I started.
You don't believe in
I started
anything?
a charity.
Okay, wait. I see where this is going.
You could just pay me for my charity. It's called George.
No, I don't
Glass.
need an incentive anymore. It's not like I'm struggling through it.
Okay.
It's
I
not
just
like
need-
I'm struggling.
I just needed to make the fucking choice and actually do it.
Proud of you, Jeff.
Something
Thanks.
embarrassing is going on in my life.
What is it? Tell me.
Okay. It's pretty shameful. And it makes me feel not good.
No.
Okay, so I recently got a water bill that was really high. Like $250.
Jesus.
And-
For water?
There's a leak.
For
somewhere.
water?
And I've
You've been drinking that much?
And I called the water company. I was just like, hi, like, I got this really high water bill. My house is only, like, it's a small house. We only have one bathroom. Like, there's not a lot of places for water to be. So I'm
Right.
just, like, seeking answers. And she was really helpful. And she looked and she said, oh, my God, honey, your water bill has been outlandishly high for 8 months, I'm counting.
Wow.
Molly, what the fuck?
What was your bill last month?
I guess my water bill. So what
Who
happened?
pays your bills?
The water bill's my job.
Oh, no. But
And so
you
what
have
was
it set up
happen-
automatically?
I have it auto pay,
Oh.
but what was happening was I thought that like I would just see it and think like, oh, I must have forgotten to pay last month or something, and like it's tacked on to this month. You know what I mean? I thought I didn't really.
You didn't think.
I should have paid more attention to
Right.
it, and
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't. And now it's been 8 months where we've been paying a crazy amount for
Oh my
water.
God.
And she's like, oh my God, like, no. Honestly, I told the woman, I was like, you're giving me the exact reaction I want you to right now. Because she's like, no. I was like, what do I do next? She was like, oh my God, okay. So the next step, like, have the city come out. They'll look at the meter. And she was like, if it's a leak, she was like, she just goes, no, you have a leak. I was like, what? This woman is my best friend.
It's so crazy because I just read about that happening to somebody recently, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it. I'd be like, oh, these idiots, like they don't know how high their water bill is every month,
Yeah.
and it's
Did
you.
you-
Well, it's not like it was thousands of dollars. Like it
Well,
was.
it ended up
was
being thousands of
less.
dollars. If
Yeah,
it's
So-
$250 a
ended up
month.
being-
Ours was, yeah, but anyway.
Did you locate the leak?
So the city came out today because she was like, the good news is like they'll come read the meter. If it's on the city side, they'll pay you, like you'll get reimbursed for all this and blah, blah, blah. So I got like, they come out today. The leak is not on the city side.
No.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Right.
No, where is it?
City side, you get your money back.
So I don't know, but we have
I have a feeling I know.
a plumber coming.
Wait, what is your idea?
Jeff
wait,
broke
Did
one of
you-
the pipes a couple months ago.
I think
did you cause a leak?
So
Did you fuck with my pipes? No.
What do you think?
I'm sorry. I do my laundry there.
You said
You
doo-doo.
do your laundry.
I clean the doo-doo out of my laundry there.
Uh-huh.
And there's just a constant puddle next to your washing machine that I thought you were aware of. I mean, you do your laundry too, right?
So that happens not.
Is it draining?
That's the drain.
Oh, it's the drain.
So it's not like I don't think that would affect it that much because it's the drainage. Because the drainage line,
Yeah. No, it wouldn't affect it at all.
the drainage line is clogged.
Okay. You should
and so
fix
it
that
do-
while the
We've
plumber's out.
fixed it before,
Oh.
but it reclogged. Anyway,
Oh.
What?
Well, if it was somewhere like really bad, I feel like you'd see it.
Right.
Yeah. So I have theories.
Have you crawled under the
So
house?
I think there might be something with the washer.
Say that one more time.
The whom?
I'm not
The
going to say it
washer.
again. I'm not going to say it again.
Washer.
But there might be something with that, which that's like my top guess. But the problem is, I think that in order to fix that, they'll have to dig up my whole backyard and find the pipe. But anyway,
Do you have puddles?
my
forming in your
secondary no, but my secondary guess is the bidet is hooked
bidet?
up and leaking slowly somewhere,
No.
or the kitchen.
No,
or
not the
faucet.
bidet.
What happened
It's
eight
It's not
months
going to cost
ago?
you $250 a month.
What happened 8 months
Do you
ago?
think? Because I think, yeah.
I did get.
Can you tell me
I
what?
got Molly a bidet
Yeah, that's
for.
8 months ago. The
No,
bidet
but you
was
her
did the
wedding.
installed.
kitchen too, right?
You got a new kitchen.
Was that around 8 months ago too?
We didn't move any plumbing.
You undid plumbing and plumbed it back up.
Do you have a hot water tank?
Yeah, but there's no. I do,
Hmm.
but that's in the kitchen. Like I would see if there
Aha!
was water coming out of it.
Hmm.
And underneath the sinks and everything is dry. Like we didn't move
You
any
gotta look
plumbing.
under the house.
When we
Sometimes-
redid the kitchen, we did not move any plumbing.
You have a crawl under your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you should always get a slate house.
A what?
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 What's it called? When there's no crawl space.
Yeah, you're right. A slate house.
Is-
I don't know. I have
In this
no
area,
idea.
it's all,
I
it's
gotta
all
say-
crawl
Slab.
spaces. It's all crawl
Is it
spaces.
slab?
No, my ex had a slab.
Slab.
No crawl space.
You're right.
As we're sitting in
Yeah.
a basement right now.
Yeah. We're like, there's no basements around here.
There's
That would
no
be fucking
basement.
stupid to put a bunch of valuables in a basement. But yeah, so long story short, I think something really dark is coming in my future.
Jesus, that's
I
foreboding.
I don't think it's going to be something easy. I think
not
it's
the
going to be
bidet.
something really hard to fix. And I think that
Don't panic yet.
I think like
It could be It could be an easy fix.
like I don't know
I think it's gonna be
how we're
easy.
going to pay for it. I don't know how we're going to pay for it to get fixed. I don't
Here's my
know
theory.
how this is going to go, but I think darkness is coming.
Barrett?
Use my own sound against me.
Here's what happened. You had a party.
Okay.
Barrett had a shit. Someone was in the bathroom.
Okay.
He goes to
I
the
can see
side
him
of the
doing that.
house and just
Okay.
shits because he had to go now. And you know Barrett. That's what he
Yeah.
does.
When he goes, he's got to go.
After he's done, he looks around and he sees, whoa, there's one of those little water faucets on the side of the house. I can just use this to clean. He cleans himself, forgets to turn it off. 8 months later,
It's still
you
running.
still haven't been to that part of this house. It's got to be something dumb like that, knowing you and Barrett.
I hope it is.
It's not like a leak.
Well,
like
so-
a
Do
pipe
your toilets
broken.
or anything like
So-
drain or anything weird?
The bathroom sink had like a drip, but I read up on it, and usually a leaking bathroom sink, if it's dropping 1 drop a minute, that's equivalent to about a gallon a day, which would end up being about $6 on the water bill.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is not a drip.
This
What's
isn't a
what's
drip.
your
This
what's
is
your
a gush.
what's your bill normally?
It's well,
She doesn't know.
$250.
historically, it should be around $80.
Okay, so something is consuming
Something's horrible.
Yeah, actually,
three times.
There's something really bad. I'm telling you, there's a darkness.
There's no way it's not
There's something bad coming.
on their side. It's on their side.
It's
I'm
they
guessing.
checked. It's not on their side.
So they shut off.
So
They shut off the water to your house, and the meter was still running.
That's what they said.
They're fucking liars.
They came out
Call 'em
today
out.
and they said there's a leak on the house side. And I said, "Okay, boss."
Nope. Don't
But
trust them.
yeah, I just think that
Trust no one.
I think that I'm gonna be bankrupt very soon and living in squalor.
Whoa.
Because I'm announcing today that for every day that Jeff quits smoking, I'm going to donate $100
To Molly?
to Molly.
No, give
Fuck
it to me.
yeah.
Every day.
Every
That's
day.
so much
That is
money.
a
I'm
lot
about
of
to
money.
be fucking loaded, dude.
It's one lump sum though.
All right.
One lump.
And if
Don't have breast cancer.
God.
and if Jeff ever stops quitting, you don't get any money.
No.
man.
But how will we
Wait
know
a
if
minute.
he keeps quitting or stops quitting?
Keeps quitting,
Hold
stops
on.
quitting.
But
that
anyway,
means Molly will never get any
long
money.
story short, I'm embarrassed because I didn't pay attention to that shit. But
Yeah,
like with
what
houses,
the fuck is this home
Hey,
improvements? What are
houses
we doing?
suck, Molly. I'm gonna back you up. on that.
houses, it's
this
oh,
sucks.
there's never not something.
I had a surprise
there
housing
is
thing.
something stupid and shitty always happening.
Yeah, I had a
right.
surprise housing thing.
Okay, let's get more into home improvements.
Well, I'll make this one
Shut up,
quick.
Jeff.
It's not.
I'll
Winnie,
make this quick.
Winnie Woodpecker over here. Or,
It's Willy Walnut.
Willy Walnut.
I grew this
Willy
mustache.
Walnut.
I grew this mustache for you.
It's Willy Walnut.
Our home is heated with heating oil.
Mm-hmm.
You know what heating oil
Oh,
is?
yeah.
It's basically diesel.
Yeah.
It's a 275-gallon tank of diesel.
And you got to
on the
get it
side of
filled once a year, right?
a couple times a year.
Yeah.
And it's
Damn.
expensive.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know much about this.
They came out last week and they were like, we can't fill your tank. And I go, what?
No.
But
why?
we'll be cold.
But we'll be cold.
We're gonna die.
And they said it's leaning too much. And I was like, what? It's leaning.
You're leaning too much.
No.
You mean it's cool?
So I go out there and I'm like,
Drank
yeah,
a
it's,
bunch of
it's,
cough
it's
syrup.
leaning. It's kind of leaning. So I had to call a bunch of people to come out and look at it. And they're like,
and you have to
yeah.
pay. You have to
Neighbors.
pay.
Oh, it's $1
Friends.
billion.
And you have to pay every fucking person
Yes.
to come look at it and tell you it's fucking leaning.
Yeah. And the one guy
Lamb.
who I paid, he goes, well, I don't know. What do you want me to do? And I was like, I want you to fix it. I don't know.
What
Like,
do you want me to
You're
do?
the expert
What do
here.
you want me to do?
Oh shit! What do you want me
I
to
don't
do
know.
here?
What do you want
I've
me to
never
do?
seen a leaner before.
God.
But
Wiener.
okay, yeah. So if it leaks, moral of the story: if it tips over or
Mm-hmm.
it leaks into the ground,
Yeah, that's bad.
it is a nightmare.
Yeah.
From what I've been told by
Like-
multiple people, the EPA has to
The EPA
evacuate
will
the
fuck
soil.
What?
Yes, they have to come and they
To
literally
where?
dig out the soil.
Where does it go?
You
They
don't want
dig it out and then they like
dig it up, baby.
dispose of it.
They
God.
take it to the poor neighborhood.
Mark's
they
so
leave
white
you-
that he's gentrifying the soil. And
They leave you with a giant hole in your yard, and you have to. And then they come back and test every month for like years.
Hole in your heart?
Whoa!
That too.
No.
Do they charge you for that?
Yes,
Yes.
it is like tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh shit! The EPA should pay for that.
Ipa.
They don't.
What if you move?
Choo!
When did I move?
No. What if you move? Like,
Oh, an inspector will flag it probably, and they'll make us fix it anyways.
It's fucking lame.
so is there like?
It's not leaking, but it's like they scared the crap out of me.
Okay.
So I was like, now I have to get it fixed because I'm gonna run out of heat.
just push it back up, right?
I know the thing is like a couple thousand pounds.
It's a lot.
Oh, got a couple people.
I was
push it
tempted to
back
jack it
right?
up with the car jack, and the guy's like, "Don't do that."
Shit.
I'd be scared
you
to
could
touch it.
crack the tank, and then you got the EPA up
No.
your, down your back.
So then you need to get someone to fix it who's willing to sign something that like they would take all EPA charges if they fuck it up.
Yeah,
What?
I don't think that exists
It
though.
doesn't exist, though.
Everything's bad and house.
That sucks.
House is bad
houses
and it's
suck.
money.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's annoying.
I thought that things would get better, but things
They're
are
a whole
getting
lot of work.
worse.
People don't realize how much work there.
I'd love a house. I'll take either of your houses.
Will you fix mine?
I will if I take it. If I get it.
What?
If I can have it.
Where will I live?
I don't know. I got an apartment for you. You want to live with Maxie boy?
Sure. Whatevs.
I guess it's time for a break.
Oh my gosh, an ad break. Knock, knock, knock. Open up. It's the EPA.
fuck! Oh fuck! Oh my god!
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I'll turn the music down.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know it was that loud.
All
The
that
EPA.
noise pollution's actually hurting the birds' ears, and I'm here to tell you that we're gonna slap you with every fine in the book.
No, please, I can't
That's
afford
right.
it.
That chickadee needs a hearing aid now, and it's over for you, Toots.
But can't they just like fly away?
No, they can't fly away. They shouldn't have to just because of all your commotion.
I mean, that's what's cool about them is they can fly away.
That's
And
not...
I was playing Sheryl Crow's "I Am Like a Bird," So I thought that
Well,
canceled each other out.
first of all, that song is sung by Nelly Furtado,
Fuck.
so that is a huge slap in the face to bird lovers everywhere. And I'm gonna hit you with $100 fine just for that insult.
Ow! Stop hitting me with that $100
Yeah,
fine.
it's all in coins too. Ha!
Ipachu!
Who is this little critter?
Ipa!
That's the EPA Ipachu.
Ipachu!
Are you scared of getting charged by the EPA? Go to epachu.com and we'll tell you not to be.
Not to be.
Don't be scared of the EPA.
I'll do.
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Mark, you're back here. Is this your second or third time on the pod?
I think it's my second.
Oh my god.
Woody Woodpecker. What was your name again?
Yeah, Willy Walnut.
Willy Walnut.
It's
Willy Walnut.
It's not legally binding till next
And
week.
speaking of walnuts, I do remember one of your stories about milk in the first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, I told 2 stories in the first one because I didn't draw the first one out long enough. So I told the second one.
Well, did you bring a story today that
I
you
did.
think will be long enough?
Is this? Oh, I think it might be too long now that we've.
Oh,
Yeah,
We burned up half the-
we're all real sloppy nowadays. We're all
Yeah.
loosey-goosey.
yeah, you were back when we were all buttoned up.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
That was
Now we've gone private.
Yeah.
what?
I do have a story.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
He's excited. Okay.
I'm excited.
It all starts on the day of my wedding.
Oh my god!
Sorta. It like kind of starts like a couple like months
Okay,
before.
so you're losing
sorta,
your virginity
but-
in this story.
Wait. So you guys have known me for years, but I used to drive an O2 Camry.
Yeah, you don't anymore?
I don't anymore.
Aw,
Whoa,
Cammy.
I love
What happened to
little
it?
Cam.
That's the story.
That's
the
what
story.
happened to the Camry.
That's the story.
If you know me, you know that I loved that Camry, and I was proud of how old it was,
Sure.
and how few miles it had on it. And I was always maintaining it. It was my pride and joy. It looked like crap. Like I didn't clean the inside, I didn't
Sure.
clean the outside.
But that engine.
Yeah,
Clean
the
as a
engine.
whistle.
That
Clean as a
engine was
whistle.
purring
Purr.
like a kitty.
And it saved me so much money over the years. It was a car that my dad got me in high school.
Damn, that's
Drove it
awesome.
throughout college,
Whoa.
and then he kept asking me to sell it for years and years. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna break down. It's gonna break down." And
You're like, don't talk about her like that,
Yeah.
Dad.
She can hear you with her car ears.
exactly,
The rear view mirror. No, I guess it would be the side view mirrors would be the ears.
yeah. And my wife's car, super old too. It's an 05. We still have that one. It's an 05
Camry?
Lexus ES330.
All
So
right.
it's a luxury vehicle.
But 2003.
2005.
5, so not so luxury anymore.
So it's a luxury vehicle.
Like the windows roll up without having to do the little wheel thing?
That's correct.
Wow. So at that time, super
And
That
luxury.
is
it has a
luxury.
cassette player still,
Woo!
which actually hella convenient
Yeah.
because you can plug. Well, but back when phones had aux cables, you could plug it right into your phone.
Right. Now they don't even
Yeah.
have that.
Becoming less convenient.
Yes.
Anyways, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, he has a chat. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I think
I won't
Matt's
address
doing
it.
an AI
Matt's doing a thing.
Okay.
Anyways, for years, the premise of this story is my family's been hounding me for years to get rid of this car.
And
and
you
I
said no.
I said no, and I kept driving it home to Cleveland, which is an 8-9 hour drive. You guys
Right.
made the drive
Oh, it was about 13 when I made it.
It's a long drive.
We don't know why.
in a
It was like
20-year-old
9.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't take my 2009 Camry because I was like, oh, I don't want to drive that far with it.
Yeah. You shouldn't drive that far in a 20-year-old car. So it broke down on me many years ago in South Carolina, and I had to have it towed back. Actually, it was North Carolina. It was like
Okay.
somewhere in North Carolina. I had to have it towed back, and it was a whole nightmare.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
like a
I-
fear of mine.
Yeah.
North
That should have been the
Carolina?
warning. I
Yeah.
should have sold it at that point. But I fixed it, I maintained it. The pandemic happened. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't buy a car. Yada, yada, yada. So all the while, everyone's hounding me to sell the car. People are offering me crazy deals on cars that I'm refusing. My aunt, she was like, oh, you can have our, I don't remember what it was. It was like a Nissan or something. I don't
Okay.
know. a Subaru or so. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was, but she was like, oh, I'll give it to you for like 75% of the Kelly Blue Book or something. Like,
Damn.
but it was a car I didn't want. I wanted my own. Like, I wanted to
Yeah,
pick
your,
it.
your
Yeah,
old
okay.
old Cam.
It was out in Arizona. I would have had to fly out there and then drive it back or something weird.
Ooh.
So my dad's offered me his car. Like, I got a discount. I'm like,
So
no, leave me
People
alone.
are just offering you cars.
They're throwing cars at me,
Damn.
and I'm refusing.
That's crazy. I've never
That's-
been offered a car.
It's comical. Every time I went home, my dad would be like, "You want to buy the
Right.
Lexus? I'll get a new one." And I'm like, "I don't want the car. I don't want it. I want the Camry. This is my."
My dad bought a new car like 3 years ago, expecting his car to break down. Still hasn't broken down, so he just has a brand new car sitting in there in his driveway all the time. Big old fucking Tahoe.
What
I'm
the
like, what the
fuck?
fuck?
Yeah.
And my mom just got a new car like a month ago, and I was like, why? Your car's like 5 years old.
It's
And she's
kinda
like, I thought it was
ridiculous.
time, and I was like, you people are crazy.
It's kind of ridiculous
For
how,
real.
how often people buy new cars. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Isn't it?
insane.
Like that was
That's
always my motivation. I'm
crazy.
like, I don't need one. Like
No,
this
I
thing
don't
is
want
working.
one.
And
Yeah.
so, okay, so I had plenty of warning. It's breaking down. Whatever. It's broken down on us once.
Mhm.
So we drive to the wedding. No problem. We drive 10 hours to Cleveland. The day of my wedding,
Mm-hmm.
it dies.
Oh no!
No.
It was
when
jealous
I'm
you were getting a new wife.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
It doesn't die. I mean, it doesn't die like for good. There's more to this story, but like
Oh no.
it broke down. It didn't turn on.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was about to go like meet my groomsmen to like get ready and have like photos taken and like all
Right.
that.
All in
fancy
front of the
stuff.
car.
Stuff you do. Yeah.
All with the
You had a
Camry.
full photo shoot planned.
I'm at the gas station and I go to turn it on, just clicks.
Ah,
I'm like, no, I have to
Dead
be somewhere.
battery.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So then, luckily, I was close enough. My uncle came pick me up. He took care of the car. He's like, I got you. I had AAA, so I get my card. He called AAA. We got a new battery. It was simple. It was a simple fix.
sure.
But it
anytime,
almost like
with the old car, anytime anything happens,
Yes.
you're like, here it is. This is it.
This
Yeah.
is it.
so at that point, there was a mild panic attack because my wife found out and she was like, getting ready for her
She's like,
marriage.
what the fuck?
to get married, right? She's freaking out.
Yeah.
When I text her like, "Hey, my car died,"
Right.
and like I just stressed her.
I love that you said my wife found out. Yeah, she found out because you told her about it.
True. I
don't know
needed
how
her
she
help.
found out, but I texted her on everything.
somehow my wife found out because I told her about it.
So we flew to our honeymoon from Cleveland, and my buddy drove it home.
Oh shit.
It didn't start for him in Pennsylvania.
No.
But then he waited and he turned it back on and it started.
Does he live in Virginia?
Yes.
Okay.
So he
I was
just-
like,
Yeah, I worked
how
with
were
him.
you gonna get it from Pennsylvania?
he
I
kept
thought he
it.
lived in Pennsylvania. It was just
But
like,
I felt so bad because I was like, he's doing me a favor. And then I just
Yeah.
got him stranded in the middle of Pennsylvania.
He
Right.
had to just keep it running at every other rest stop. He's
and
like,
if you
we're
don't
not
watch
turning
out,
this off.
in Pennsylvania, if you don't watch out, planes crash down into the middle of
Too
fields.
soon.
True.
Too soon.
into me.
We drove
Baby.
through like the city where that happened.
Yeah, I've driven by it. Did you see the
I really wanted to take a detour and go see the they built a tower in the middle of a field after the plane crashed on 9/11.
Yeah, it's like a
I think
memorial
is
now.
kind of
It's a
mocking the rest.
memorial.
It's a
But it's a
memorial.
tower. There wasn't a tower.
It's like a
there.
replica of the Twin Towers.
No, it's just like a.
Can you imagine?
I don't think you're allowed in it or anything. I don't know. The whole thing was very weird.
Says them.
Sorry.
All right.
Well, I felt super
Sorry.
bad that I basically
Yeah.
almost screwed my friend over. It started and he drove it back and didn't like
Ever
turn it
stop
off.
again.
He didn't ever turn it
Yeah.
off. And my dad overheard this conversation and the look on his face. He was just like so disappointed in me. He's like, "You should have never driven that car here."
Fucking told
You
you.
should never brought this car here, son.
He was so mad at me. Like I could just feel the disappointment. Like he just like
Yeah.
Should have bought the Lexus.
because I at that point I was affecting other people. This
Yeah.
is when it became a real
Yeah,
problem.
that's a real problem.
It is. Yeah.
It's like an addiction. Like when it starts to like
Yeah.
affect
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
yeah.
So we get it home and I'm like, okay, we're gonna get rid of this thing when we get back from the honeymoon. It's all over.
It's all over.
And we just don't. I just hang on to it.
You never got back?
No, well, we got back. We got
What
back.
happened?
Who are
Is
you?
it- Wait a minute.
I hired a friend to impersonate
Who
me.
the fuck are you?
Is his name actually Willy Walnut?
I am Willy Walnut.
No.
It's like a Don Draper thing.
We kept saying we'd get it fixed, and then we drove it around town, and it
Yeah.
was fine. She was performing fine. She was taking us to and from work, and that's
Happy
about
as
it.
a little bug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then Christmas rolls around.
Ho, ho,
Nice.
Ho ho ho. My wife gets COVID on the 23rd of Christmas. We were supposed to, or no,
Whoa.
the 21st of Christmas. We were supposed to leave the 21st. She
Okay.
drive to Cleveland, the same place
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that we got married. We were going to take the Camry.
Santa dropped off
We
a
almost,
gift early.
yeah,
You were gonna take the Camry again to Cleveland.
we did take the Camry, Molly.
Are you fucking kidding?
So-
No, I'm on your dad's side now. This is absurd.
This means I told the story well because you guys hate me.
That is ridiculous.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
God.
Well, okay, so the 21st rolls around. First off, we were like, let's rent a car. That way we don't have to worry about it. Let's fork over like the $300 or $400 to rent a car for the week and like just know that we'll have a car that will get us there.
Because your wife's car is a 2005.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty old.
Still
too.
pretty old. And like
And
I
she was
was
like, I don't want to drive that.
we were very adamant. I don't know. She was on my side actually. It wasn't like I convinced her that
Okay.
to take the Camry. We were like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Like we both kind of screwed up on this. And so
It's fine.
it's fine. My birthday's the 22nd, so we were gonna go home. I had like plans with some friends, whatever. She gets COVID she tests positive on the 21st.
Oof.
And so we're like, well, bonkers.
Right.
We're not gonna go home.
Right.
And there was a whole thing with my family. I won't get into it, but they were like, come, don't come. I don't know. Should you come? Maybe you should come. Maybe
Yeah.
don't. And then we were like, we're just going to hang back, see if I get symptoms, see if like she gets it worse, see if she gets better.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday rolls around. That passes. The 23rd passes. The 24th. We're like, this is our last day to go. Oh, there's also that crazy winter storm going on.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Bomb
Do you remember?
cyclone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the negative 30
Yes.
degrees?
Fucking freezing.
Yes. So we couldn't leave on the 23rd because of the storm. We would be driving right through it.
Right. And
So-
it was so fucking windy.
Yeah.
I drove through it and there was trees falling down and
Yeah.
shit. It was scary.
Yeah, we were like, let's just hang back. Maybe the world is telling us that we don't need to.
Go
To
home
leave.
for Christmas.
24th rolls around and we're like, let's go.
Hell yeah.
I did that too. I was sick as fuck, and the 24th I woke up feeling better, and I went, and then I just got sick again and was
Everyone
suffering.
is getting sick around town.
Anyway, so the 24th, you guys are guns blazing, ready to rock.
We're guns blazing, ready to rock.
Mm-hmm.
We get in the car, we drive there. We actually get within 40 miles of Cleveland. Thank God.
40?
Yeah, 40
Right.
miles.
Okay.
My towing on AAA is 100 miles.
Okay. So right when you hit that 100 mark, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, phew.
Right around, well, you just have to pay for the extra mileage.
Sure.
And it's like, it does add up. I had to do that in North Carolina. I know a lot about towing cars out of state
Right.
because this one broke down many times. But
Is there a fee to go across the border?
no, there's no
Okay.
fee. But like, you do have
Just
to wait
pure
forever
mileage.
for like some crazy fucking tow truck driver. And then you got to sit in the bed of his truck without a seatbelt.
Yeah.
He's driving crazy. It's just a single pane glass. It's already cracked. There's no heat.
Yeah, I
And you're
was.
like, I'm going to die at any moment.
I was in a tow truck.
A single
My
pane glass windshield?
Barrett's
It's sketchy, man.
Barrett's car died in North Carolina, and we had to get it towed to like the nearest place that could fix it. And riding in that tow truck, the three of us sitting in the tow truck, and this tow truck driver's just going, yeah, fished a car out of that ditch over there. Yeah, they didn't survive. Fished a car out of there, and you know what? The driver actually did make it to the hospital, but died. And then over here, a couple of teenagers got drunk, ran off the road. They died. Like, he's telling us all these stories of people just running off the road and dying in this North Carolina town. And then he's like, and then this person, really nice old man, he didn't see, he wasn't banged up too bad, but he did die. He had some internal injuries he succumbed to.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you know how sketchy it can be.
Yes. I know tow
It's-
truck life.
It's a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the third time I've had to do this for hundreds of miles. Well, I guess
I
I
imagine
said
it's
40
just
miles,
like a
but it
bucket
was like,
seat too, right?
yeah. And he had his girlfriend in the car.
Oh, fun.
But I didn't even get to the part where we broke down.
A lizard for company.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're within.
So it's Christmas Eve. It's about 9 p.m. So it's like, okay, and it's -11 outside.
Oh my God! No.
You fools.
Yeah, and it's snowing.
It's snowing.
It's snowing a lot.
Oh, that sounds great though.
Yeah.
Sounds magical.
If you're
Yeah.
home with a fire.
It's at this moment that I realized I fucked up.
Fucked up. You done fucked up.
The car started just like lightly like twisting. The steering wheel? No, the steering wheel would like jerk to the left.
Yeah.
And it would be fine. It would feel fine. Then all of a sudden it'd be like, tick, and it would like steer
Did
me
it feel
to
like
the
there's
left.
like some ice blocked up on it or something?
No, I what I found out later is the ball joint or the axle.
Oh, shit.
Or the CV axle, I guess.
Okay.
And so I slowed down and I was like, we just gotta make it. We just gotta make it like 40 miles. Come on, baby.
Come on, Nessie.
I'm petting the dashboard.
Oh,
I'm like,
pet
come
it,
on.
pet it, baby, pet it.
And we made it.
Keep going.
It honks
Keep
every
going.
once in a while.
Keep going. Keep going. Oh!
Whoa, it's an air horn. Didn't know my car could do that.
We made it a couple more miles, and then it started getting so bad that it was just like constant. It was just like making like a noise and like clicking. I was like, oh no! And there's like traffic next to me. I'm in the right lane, so like
Going slow.
if the wheel snaps, like I figured if it failed, like it was just gonna jerk completely to the left.
Oh shit.
If it snapped, I was like probably dead. I mean,
Right.
I was on the highway. There's cars flying by to the left. I'm
Right.
like, I'm not gonna mess with this on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, driving on Christmas Eve is dangerous. That's when so many people die. Ask fucking
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
That's how he killed himself.
He actually
Yeah.
died on Christmas Eve from driving.
I don't think that's true.
A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know that.
A lot of people.
A lot of people don't know that.
It's true.
Wait, did you
A
say
lot
they
of people-
do or don't?
They don't.
Yeah, they don't.
It's
No,
true
that's what
that-
I said.
It's true that they don't know that.
It's true that, yeah.
Well, I won't belabor the story too much longer, but we pull over, and a police officer comes by, and he starts talking to us. We're like, my wife has COVID, by the way. She's like actively
Very
sick
sick.
with COVID.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And so the officer's like talking to us, and we're like, we have like COVID probably. You don't want to be like talking to us. He didn't really care, but
Yeah.
he let us, or he called us a tow truck. He was like, do you have heat? He made sure we weren't going to freeze to death because luckily the car was still running. Called us a tow truck. They came like an hour later. It's like 10 o'clock. Then it's like an hour plus to my house. So we get there like 11.
Oh, God.
And they're just all laughing at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, when we were driving, I told my wife, I was like, let's not tell them what's happening. let's just like
Keep this amongst
let's
us.
make it home and then get it checked out later.
Sure.
You know, but we didn't make it home, and I had to call them and tell them, and then they're all just hysterically laughing.
Of
at me when I get
course.
there.
I would
mean,
be
they were
too.
happy we were okay,
You fools.
but I mean. My brother came and took a selfie with me with the tow truck in the background. I'm like so mad. I'm like
I love that.
so mad.
Oh my God.
Your family sounds fun. That they would
Yeah.
like jump on your misery to
It was-
like.
You.
It wasn't that
Christmas
bad, but
Eve.
it was. I deserved it. I was like, I deserve it.
No,
So I
no,
did
I'm
it.
saying like they do sound fun.
Hey, you
because
fucking
it sounds like
deserve
my family. who would,
Yeah.
like-
And then the whole week was like, what should we do with Mark's car? And it was like, I wasn't even there for like almost for these discussions. My dad
Right.
and my brother were like, oh, we should sell it. We should do this. What if you got it fixed? What if you went and bought a new
Scrap
car?
it.
And I was like,
Right.
this is my car, everybody, and I might keep it.
I might keep it. We'll see what's wrong with it first.
No, there was a whole bunch of axle stuff wrong with it. It was like
Yeah, that's the point when,
$1,300.
yeah, it's like when a horse breaks a leg, you gotta shoot
You gotta
it.
shoot it in the head.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then there's a whole thing like, how do we get home? We had to rent a car, and that was like more expensive than it would have been to even just rent the car to begin with.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was.
Oh, because you're not bringing it back to the
you're
same
not bringing
location.
it back to the same place, so it's like way more expensive.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was like $500 or something.
Ugh.
$400 or $500.
My brother had a friend who used to fly out to California and then buy a shitload of weed. And then he would rent a car and drive through the country and hit up all the colleges. And he would do that once a month. And I think he's still in jail today. He got caught because it's weird to go take a trip via plane to one location and then drive back and do that once a month the same way. It's kind of weird. So supposedly that's how he got caught.
Red
Some red
flag.
flags. Yeah.
I'm surprised if anyone from that family is still alive. They're all pieces of shit.
All right.
Hope you guys are out there listening.
Hey, cutting hands.
Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all?
The other one went to jail because he beat up a cop in his front yard.
Wow.
Yeah, they were crazy.
Huh, all
He lived to
right.
tell the tale, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was white.
Happy Black History.
Happy Black History Month.
Ooh.
Jeff made that joke. He set that up.
I just
Sure
said no,
did.
no,
He sure did.
no.
All right.
So
So you're
any
stupid.
fun conversations with
That was dumb.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be smart, dude.
I'm cripplingly cheap in some regards.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, okay, yeah. But the button on it, I had to figure out how to sell a car remotely the next week, and that was annoying as hell. But I sold it, and then we bought a new car, and we're fine now.
What kind of car did you get?
It is a
It's a 2002 Toyota.
2003 Toyota. No, it's a 2021 RAV4 hybrid.
Oh,
RAV4.
It was a used one that we
RAV4
found.
is Toyota also, right?
Yeah, it's a Toyota.
Okay, cool.
Toyota hybrid.
We
Keep
figured,
it in the family.
yeah, we
Yeah.
figured we needed a reliable one. Like that was our biggest. We
Yeah.
talked about selling it for a while. We just never did.
I mean, to be fair, your car was super reliable. It just was 20 years of after 20 years, it became less reliable.
You
Yeah.
relied too hard.
Yeah.
It's like the
that's
giving.
okay.
It's like the giving tray. She gave and gave till she couldn't give
Aw.
anymore.
I
But
think-
you could sit on her stump.
So I think it's time for an ad break in which I believe
Yeah,
we...
Matt has been up to something.
Matt, can you fill us
Can
in
you
what's
please
going on
tell
the
us?
screen?
It's been so hard to focus on this story while Matt was like up to hijinks.
While a ghost was typing on the fucking screen the whole
Yeah.
time.
I've been making improvements in the stream, which audio and otherwise.
yeah.
And also, I have been fooling around with Chat GPT because it's all I can hear about how AI is going to take over everything. So
I don't like it one bit.
Well, I was wondering if you want to try it out for the commercial because I wrote a commercial.
Sure.
Well, I didn't write a commercial. Chat GPT did.
So
Okay.
what'd you ask this computer to do? What like
Should
specific?
I give it away?
I guess not. We'll go to that afterwards.
Okay, so should we cast this really quick?
Yeah. Do we need casting?
Yeah. Let's have.
Will you cast us?
Do you want to be the narrator?
Let's see. I'll be the narrator. No. Who has it? No, Molly should be the bride. Molly should be the bride.
Oh, because I'm a girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Mark should be the groom. I'll be the narrator.
Okay.
And
Jeff is stage directions?
Jeff will be the robot.
There's a robot?
I guess that's given away, but all right, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to an ad break.
Oh, shit.
Are we reading the stage directions?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
I'll do the sound effects also.
Okay. But I do feel like
Oh,
we
do
should
we need
read
to-
the
should
sound
we read
stage
them?
directions.
Scene. A bride and groom are seen getting ready for their wedding. The bride is looking out the window and sees a red Toyota Camry 2002 pull up. Weddings can be boring, but there's one thing that'll make it unforgettable. The bride turns to the groom and excitedly points to the car.
Our getaway car.
The groom runs to the window and sees the car. The couple rushes outside and gets into the car. The groom starting it up and revving the engine. Wow. Introducing the 2002 Toyota Camry, the car that can do the impossible. The car transforms into a giant robot towering over the cityscape. With its giant mechanical arms, you can sweep your guests off their feet and take them on an epic journey. The wedding party is seen riding on the back of the robot as it shoots lasers and fights off monsters. You can hear it say,
I'm dying. Oh, wait, where are we? We're being robots back.
Pew pew.
so why settle for a boring getaway car? Make a statement with a 2002 Toyota Camry. The robot transforms back into the car, pulling up to reception hall. The couple gets out of the car and is greeted with cheers and applause. Toyota Camry 2002. Start your happily ever after with a bang. The Toyota logo appears on the screen, followed by the tagline, "Let's go places."
Wait, I think I missed my line. I still don't see.
I don't think I.
You didn't
had
have
any.
lines. You were supposed to fill in the background noise. That's why we were reading the stage directions. I was the only one who was helping.
Well, you had lines.
I had
One line. I had one line.
Turn off your bullshit. Okay, so it was just the narrator and the bride speaking in this whole thing.
Yeah, so but when it's saying like the wedding party scene, the robot shooting off lasers,
but if we punch it up,
fights
the whole
off
thing,
monsters,
the whole thing,
pew, pew,
the whole
pew,
thing is
pew,
supposed
pew.
to be are robots better at ads than we are. So if we keep punching up their stuff, then it's not proving the point.
No.
So I can't.
You're wrong.
I'm not going to ad lib and add things to it.
Well, it's describing what's happening, so those things aren't happening in silence. If a robot's shooting
Matt
off
said
lasers,
the robot
why wouldn't we
says.
go pew pew?
Matt says the robot says.
Meow 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 meow.
But it doesn't say the robot
Here,
says in
say
it.
the robot says and hit the robot button, Matt.
It didn't say in the fucking script, though. Who cares about what you're doing now? This is improv.
The robot says,
Pew 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 pew.
But that's not.
What it said.
that was really
Can you
good.
pull up that screen one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Because after this commercial he wrote, he tried to get the AI robot to. He then wrote, "Can you write a script for a commercial for a Toyota Camry involving shooting a horse at a wedding?"
A wedding? I'm sorry, but I cannot write a script for a commercial that involves violence or cruelty towards animals.
You're definitely flagged on a list.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You're fucked, dude.
Well, now it's time for games and segments.
Segments of games.
Oh, whoa.
Uh-oh.
I got a caution sign.
We'll do something else. There we go.
Do, do, do.
Why is it? It says warning. Don't click.
Wait, is this appropriate music for a game we're about to play?
Sure.
Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. Hey, it's Black History Month quiz.
Oh.
All right, so
Did you make this quiz?
I did not make this quiz. I found this quiz.
That's even worse, I
It's
think.
only 9 questions.
Okay.
Our guest is going to have to answer these questions. He's going to see how we rank up with the rest of our guests that will be black for this month.
What?
The rest of our guests this month will be black, as we always do.
Yes.
Mark is going to see if he can beat any of the black people with the Black History
Oh my
questions.
god, you setting me up so bad.
It's
No,
not going to be
we're
good.
setting up
record,
the
it's-
rest of the guests.
For the record, today is the 30th of January.
Yeah, true.
But this
don't
comes
you-
out on the 1st.
Yeah, so for
This is more of like a base level.
Yeah.
You know, if
It's
any
the base like
if
that.
any of our guests coming up fail to you,
Yeah.
they get a lower score. That's on them.
I feel like this is lose-lose.
This is very lose-lose.
this
Yeah.
is- this is-
I think this
by
is brilliant.
participating, I'm
I know
screwed.
more
Yeah.
than a black person about black history.
So I'm shooting
But
for
you're
like a
being
4.5.
forced to.
I am being forced.
Now
against my
listen,
will.
Yeah, this
We're
is
not-
not your. You didn't come on here and say I wanted to do.
And we're
Come on for
right,
Black
I didn't.
History.
We're also not forcing you to use a certain strategy. Like if you want to purposely tank this so you can like get a lower score, then
Right.
do that.
Or if you want to get 100% and then everyone thinks you cheated, that would be fine too.
Yeah.
Can
By
I-
the way,
can I use my phone?
yeah, you can. No.
No.
Damn it.
You can go to archivesfoundation.org/black-history-month-quiz.
I'll take the quiz with you.
Okay, here we go.
No, Molly, you can't.
Why?
Read them off.
Because that's the. You
Okay.
can't.
Molly,
You can
I
read them.
appreciate
You
that.
can read the questions.
Well, you can answer after Mark did.
Okay, question 1.
Does.
Who was the first African American senator of the United States? A. Hiram Revels. B. Thurgood Marshall. C. Joseph Rainey. Or D. Frederick Douglass.
I believe the answer is Thurgood Marshall.
That's what I think too.
Nope. Wrong.
Okay.
The correct answer was Hiram Revels.
Am I fucking up that name?
Hiram?
Is it
Hiram?
Revels?
Hiram.
I think
Oh.
it's Hiram. I'm
Wait, do you guys actually not know this one?
1870.
Okay, all right.
No,
I
I'm
just need
interested
the
in the
last.
answer.
How do you
yeah.
say the last name?
Revels.
Oh, it gives you an answer with a full paragraph to like teach you after, but we don't have time for
I
that.
thought it was Thurgood Marshall. I was also wrong. Okay.
I did take this quiz before.
What did you get?
Well, I started just going through as fast as I could to see how many questions.
We need a number.
Yeah.
We need a number.
I got
Jeff.
that one wrong.
We need a number.
Okay.
Okay.
At which famous New York club did young Lena Horne get her start? A, the Cotton Club, B, Minton's Playhouse, C, Cafe Society, or D, the Apollo Theater?
This,
I'll be honest, this is a hard question.
yeah, this is a hard one, and a couple of those answers feel like traps.
trap.
Yeah, they do. It's
Yes.
like if you pick it, you're an ultimate dumbass.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, is it a trap or is
It's
it the
a
right
trap.
answer?
Yeah,
It's a trap.
This
I-
is a trap.
My gut says the Apollo Theater.
That's what my gut
But
says,
I don't know
too.
that that's an
Ah!
Yeah.
Cafe Apollo Theater.
It was
It was
Cafe
Cafe
Society.
Society.
Okay.
In
Did anyone know
Greenwich
that?
Village.
I did
No.
not know that.
I knew there wasn't the Apollo Theater. Come on.
Well, the Apollo's in San Francisco, I thought.
That was the only one I'd
I
heard
thought it was
of.
in New York.
It's in New York.
Is it in New York? Okay.
Yeah.
The Apollo's the only one I had heard of.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
That was the reason.
Next question. Which team was the first professional African American baseball team? You like baseball.
I do.
Ooh,
So
you
was
are a
it-
baseball fan.
Was
This
it
is gonna be
A, the
embarrassing.
Birmingham Black Barons, B, New York Cuban Giants, C, Detroit Stars, or D, Kansas City Monarchs?
And there's a picture, but it's not a hint.
The picture
Yeah,
is
is
not
it?
a hint.
I feel like
What is that?
team. Like it's got to be up north, right? Like it's got to be.
Right?
It would be weird if it was the Birmingham Black
Right?
Barons. That sounds
Yeah.
all the
Is
B's,
it
the
another
alliteration.
It's another trap.
Alliteration is a
I
trap.
know what I
This
would
whole
say.
thing is a trap.
I
for
know
me.
what I would say.
I think I'm gonna go with New York Cuban Giants.
Correct.
Cuban Giants, but they're all
Were
black.
they all from Cuba?
They're African Americans from Cuba.
No.
New York Cuban Giants.
Oh yeah, it does say African American.
Next question.
Okay.
All right.
Which famous jazz band leader pictured here was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom on his 70th birthday? A, Count Basie, B, King Oliver, C, Benny Goodman, or D, Duke Ellington?
And he's next to Richard M. Nixon, by the way.
I'm not a crook.
I would have loved if they listed Nixon as one of the answers here.
You can't even tell which guy's black and which one's white.
I'm gonna go with D, Duke Ellington.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Correct.
Yay,
Good
that
job.
was correct.
Yeah.
You
They gave me some
recognize the
gimmies.
April
picture
29th,
of a black man.
1969.
Thank you.
All right. Next.
I love this. I wish
Did you
Angel
just
was
know
here.
that
He'd
one
be
from Big
roasting
Mouth?
all
I
of us.
can't
What's
wait
that?
for
You
Angel
know that
to be
one from
here.
Big Mouth?
That was the only person I recognized. The only name I
Oh,
recognized.
here's a
Oh,
good one.
wow. Okay.
Who was the first African American actress to win an Academy Award? A, Hattie McDaniel, B, Ethel Waters, C, Lena Horne, or D, Dorothy Dandridge?
I really love your question reading.
Yeah, you're really good
Thank
at it.
you.
Great
You're
job.
like, you're trying to be very proper, but you sound more Baltimore.
No, I'm putting my good reading
I'm a
voice
proper-
on.
I'm a proper.
That's my
Baltimore lady.
it's my reading in church voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, there's one of these
A
that
reading from the Corinthians.
we talked about Lena Horne earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh.
A hint for all of our white listeners out there: this is not Lena Dunham. This is Lena Horne. Lena Horne.
Just a little hint.
I'm gonna go with Lena Horne.
Okay, and you're wrong.
wrong.
The,
The answer-
correct answer was Hattie McDaniel.
I'm bringing
Gone with
y'all.
the wind, man. Gone with the wind.
I'm not a big
1939.
film guy, honestly. I really.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Okay.
Oh, there's a picture too. Name
Oh.
this black person.
Oh, I know. Who
Actually, I
was the
do know
first
this one.
African American astronaut? A, Dory Miller, B, May Carroll Jemison, C, General Roscoe Robinson Jr., or D, Colonel Guion?
Yep.
S.
No, go on. Go on.
Bluebird
Pronounce
Jr.
it loudly.
Guion.
This has extra embarrassment because the guy we're looking at works at NASA. So NASA
I think I know this one.
intersectioned with African American history. What is it?
I think I know this one. I believe it's Mae Jemison.
Ah!
It's
Colonel
Colonel
Guion.
Guion.
She may have been the.
I think
believe
she was
in
the
After
first
flying
African
combat
American
missions
woman.
during the Vietnam War, Colonel Guion became America's
Colonel
first
Guion
black
S.
astronaut.
Bluford Jr.
79.
I think you have to
I-
quit NASA now.
I do
Congrats,
think
Mark.
May Jemison was the first female
Yeah.
Probably.
African American woman.
Oh, here's the next question. What was the
Female
first
woman.
female?
Who was
Millionaire.
the first female self-made millionaire in the United States? A, Diana Ross, B, Madam C.J. Walker, C, Annie Malone, or D, Dorothy Height?
This is embarrassing for you, Mark.
This one's hard. I only know one name personally.
How
I
is
know
this
too.
embarrassing for me? It's embarrassing for all of us.
You're gonna get it wrong.
It is embarrassing for all of us.
I mean, we definitely should all be pretty embarrassed.
Well, this is
I mean,
why
I
I
only
said that
know
it's
one
only
name.
questions for Mark. I didn't want us to show our ignorance also.
Diana Ross.
And that is incorrect.
Do you guys know it?
It
you
was
guys know
Madam
No, I did
C.J.
not.
Walker.
I didn't know that
Through
one.
the success of her hair and
wouldn't have
beauty
said
products,
Diana
Madam
Ross.
C.J. Walker became the first female self-made millionaire in the United States.
She invented
I
a line
figured
of
it
hair
was
products
not-
for African American women, and by the early 1910s, she established herself
What's our score?
as a major philanthropist
not
and
good.
figured in Harlem's social and political culture.
Okay, next question.
Oh.
Where was the first sit-in protest at a segregated lunch counter?
Ooh.
A. Woolworths in Green. Oh my gosh, in Greensboro, North Carolina. B. W.T. Grant in Atlanta, Georgia. C. A&P in Jackson, Mississippi. Or D. Walgreens in Birmingham, Alabama.
I gotta admit, these distractors are really tight. Like, you'd have to really know a lot about like department stores and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might get this one though. There's a picture.
I have a guess. But I'll let Mark go
There's a
first.
picture.
There are
It's a tough
pictures, but unfortunately, the company's name is not in the picture.
Maybe we zoom in on the.
I want to say it's probably not Walgreens.
Okay.
That
so
was
not
my
Walgreens.
guess. Walgreens is my
No,
guess.
that's not my guess. Q it being Walgreens, of course, but my gut
It's
said
more the
Woolworths,
Birmingham
but
that I think.
Yeah, I would say
Woolworths in Greensboro,
You're
North
gonna say
Carolina.
Woolworths?
Correct.
Oh,
The name
Damn, it was
Woolworths.
in Greensboro?
Yeah.
On February 4th, 1960.
God, that's not long
Alright, this is-
ago at all.
Yeah. I know,
Okay,
yeah.
final
question.
Final question. Which of the following organizations did Mary McLeod Bethune serve in leadership positions for? A. National Council of Negro Women. B. National Association of Colored Women's Clubs. C. National Association for the Advancement of Colored Persons. Or D. All of the above.
Damn.
I feel like
I'd say
all of
D.
the above. D.
Yeah, I'd guess D also.
Ding,
Yeah.
They kind of they kind of failed to bury the lead on that one. They
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
how many organizations. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
What was our final score? By R, I mean Mark. Mark's score. I mean,
I
Willie.
made sure to ask all of you
Hit
Willy
next.
Walnut.
if you knew it.
Oh,
so
hit next.
Willy
you're all
Walnut's
going down
final
with me.
score
And then
is.
say skip this
Oh,
step.
it is.
It is enter your email.
Enter
No,
email.
skip this step. Just
Skip this
skip
step.
this step.
I think I got 4. I think it was 4.
4 out of 9.
4 out of 9.
So
Okay.
that is where we're starting off.
That's where we're
I
starting
love
off.
the picture is of a disapproving Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Just shaking his head saying, get the fuck
You
out of
guessed
here.
Like,
me.
you're
So
losers.
question.
I'm not the first senator.
I didn't say Frederick. I said Thurgood Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
That's what
yeah,
I
yeah.
guessed.
I don't know. Was Frederick Douglass a senator? I don't know the name.
No, I don't think so.
He was a writer, was he not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I read his.
I read a book.
I read a book about him in 8th grade.
So, question:
Yeah.
How you're giving everyone the same quiz?
I think so, yeah.
You're gonna publish this before that?
Yeah.
So they could cheat.
They
Well,
don't
they're
know
not going
gonna
to
be.
listen to it.
They don't know that they're going to be
episode.
on this fucking show. Either.
Yeah, they don't know. Well, Angel
Okay.
knows,
It
but
could be
besides
anybody.
Angel,
But if they listen to the show and then they're gonna be like, "Wow, this is a great bit," Mark's an idiot. They're gonna remember all the answers.
well, that's just the chance you. I
Okay.
mean, you came on the show and you knew that we're doing Black History Month.
I
quiz.
did not know that.
Yeah, you knew it.
For the record, I did not know that.
You knew this.
That was Black History Month quiz for a white guy. Did you like that game?
No. What do you know?
I
What
like
do you know?
trivia,
What do you
so yeah.
know? Woo!
I don't like being cornered, but I think I'll get.
We'll have you back on next month for White History.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hard pass that.
No, is it March Women's Month? When's Women's
Nah,
Month?
it's White History now.
We should do women's trivia
Yeah.
on When's Women's Month?
When's Women's Month?
Yeah.
You're the
May,
woman.
right?
When's Women's Month?
May?
May.
I'm gonna ask
When's
Siri.
breast cancer
Hey
awareness?
Siri,
Was that not the same?
when
I
is
don't think they have a
Women's
whole month for that.
I don't think they have a whole month. They got a week.
March.
Yeah, you're right,
March. Yeah, so March we'll do Women's Month trivia.
Okay.
And
March.
Irish.
Irish, Scottish,
When
English.
is
Norwegian.
it gay Pride Month? When is that? June?
June is gay month.
June.
Is it LGBTQ
Yeah.
month or
I think
Gay Pride
everything
Month?
is
What's the-
called gay now.
I think everything's called gay now.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay month 2020.
it came up? No, LGBT Pride Month.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the Q?
Yeah, that is interesting.
And the pluses.
Oh.
And I think there's more letters too.
And the A's.
That's what I don't understand.
And the I's.
They added the plus, and then they started adding more letters, and I'm like, hold up. I thought the plus was everything.
You got him.
That was like a catch-all.
You should email your local senator.
Yeah, I got 5 minutes. So I'm here all week.
I do like that we can be like, for all the episodes this month, we can be like, we had a NASA scientist take this quiz.
Yes.
A baseball fanatic.
Look at his face, too. He's like,
And-
"Burp, burp, 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 burp."
Someone who loves lunch counters. Oh, my
I like trivia, so I
Oh
thought it was-
tight.
God, that's great.
There's two.
I didn't
Mollies.
say anything.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna think I yelled, but I didn't.
That's
Sorry.
what. That's
You did.
yeah. Molly's gotten really good at yelling.
Do you want me to do my reading voice again?
Yes, please.
All right, so it is about time for us to wrap up this episode of How Embarrassing. Mark, do you have anything you're working on? I mean, Willy Walnut, do you have anything you're working on that you would like to promote to the little worms out there?
Actually, I just opened an Etsy shop.
Fuck yeah, what's it
Whoa.
called?
It's called Bike Shed Woodworks.
Ooh,
Bike shed.
And I
he
sell
works in
picture
his shed.
frames.
Ooh.
I got
That's
one
cool.
of I got one of those picture frames for my wedding from old Willy Walnut himself.
How's it holding up?
It's holding up great.
Did you like it?
I love it.
That's great.
It's
news.
fantastic.
I'm actually really interested in that. I might want to come over and see your little workshop.
You want to make something?
Yeah.
Come on
I
over.
love that. I
Oh
would
my
love
gosh.
to.
I
start
would love
doing
for
more.
anyone to come over and make something. This is a plug if you're listening and you want to make something out of wood.
We're coming over.
I
Send
have
me a
like a
message.
little. I was given 2 New Year's resolutions on our last episode. One was to quit smoking. Boom.
Boom.
Done it?
Second one.
Do you know a good place to get some slabs?
Yeah.
I got
Molly's
some,
got
I
a
got
good
some
connect.
I got some recommendations up on the Eastern Shore too.
some
Okay.
Slabs.
Okay.
There's a really good place that has very affordable. My dad got a very affordable piece of walnut there. Actually,
Slabba-dabba-doo.
Is walnut more expensive than cherry?
It is. Yes.
Wow, you said it is before I even said the other wood. So is it the most expensive?
I wouldn't say the most. I mean, there's
There's
a lot
probably
of
some Japanese wood.
there's
that's
a
more
lot of
expensive.
exotic
Yeah.
stuff that like you can't even like get. That's really expensive. But walnut is like, yeah, it's like $13 a board foot, which is really expensive.
Oh shit!
But yeah,
Of
there's,
course,
But yeah,
like,
I'd be really.
Cherry's like
there's
6
a
or
place
7.
on the Eastern Shore that's real chaotic, but I like it.
Have you done any like carving to like sculpture type
Whittling.
woodwork? Whittling.
I haven't done any like no.
Whittle me
I'd really be
this.
curious in that too. I have a like wood burning tool thing that you can like
Yeah.
write
So-
stuff in. That I've made like some coasters with.
Yeah, so Mark,
Cool.
I know
Cool.
you don't listen to this podcast, but when we did our New Year's resolution episode, we made resolutions for each other, and my resolution for Jeff was to pick up a hobby, like a tactile hobby that he's like
Tactical.
Okay.
doing with his hands.
That's a great idea.
So I
And
think
I have some. I just haven't done any for
Yeah.
like 3 years.
what are
so-
you thinking about? Like
he's
what are your
wood burning.
Wood burning
Yeah.
You work it, he'll burn it, baby.
or like painting or something more artistic. I always found it relaxing, even though like whatever it comes out to be is what it comes out to be.
Mm-hmm.
I've found in my old age that I need something like to
create.
sync. Yeah, I need
This
something
is
creative.
me.
Like
Yes.
I'm a programmer by day, and that actually is somewhat creative,
Right.
but it is also somewhat not very
Mundane
creative
in a way.
sometimes, and it is really hard to like.
You can't just be
do
like,
that
what if
all-
I throw a zero
Yeah.
here?
I mean, you can get creative, but it does get like, there's a lot of overhead and
Okay.
stuff, documentation, important
Mhm.
meetings, and all that stuff. But it's, I need something creative. It used to be music for a really long time for me,
Mhm.
and then it was.
I want to play music again with people too.
Yeah,
We should do that.
we should play.
I'm
We
learning,
should
I wanna
have
come-
wood
I wanna come
carving
to
and
the-
music.
I want to come to the wood factory.
I'm
Yeah,
learning to play
y'all
the
should come
banjo.
over.
Yeah.
So.
Y'all should come over. I have
banjo.
I
Yeah,
bought
we
a
could
table
do-
saw, and the rest was history. I'm
Nice.
deathly frightened of losing my fingers.
Yes,
Yeah,
me too.
you don't want to end up like Johnny Cash's brother.
What, really?
The wrong kid died. He died actually.
From cutting his finger off?
Johnny Cash's older brother died when they were children. In a table saw accident.
That's
How do you
right.
die
Yeah.
from a table saw? That has
It
to be
was
gruesome.
they suspect
They were also slip and sliding at the same time.
it's suspected that the town bully was like messing with him while he was trying to and like he fell into the saw and died.
Was that in the movie?
It was in the movie.
I don't remember that part.
Gotta watch
It's
that movie.
right at the beginning, and it's also in Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Oh, God.
I would want to watch Walk Hard again.
I haven't seen either.
So they make table saws that will detect flesh.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
like these like
that's what they
tests where
had
they
when
use
I
hot
was-
dogs.
When I was in college, I took like stagecraft and stuff because I was a theater minor, and they had the ones
were
that
only
would
17?
stop. Yeah, actually, when I was in college.
That's so weird. Like, back to the hot dog thing. Like, what are the odds that somebody would have a hot dog in their hand while they're doing
Yeah.
How is that?
Honestly-
If you do, you don't want to cut it in half.
Well, I gotta say,
Not the wrong way.
if I'm working the table saw, odds are pretty high I have a hot dog in my hand. You get hungry out there, you know?
So what's the name of the Etsy shop again?
Bike Shed Woodworks.
Okay,
Bike
cool.
shed
So
woodwork.
bike shedding is a term for like wasting time talking about something that's kind of useless. Have you heard of this term?
I haven't. I like
It's-
it.
Yeah, it's like it comes from I don't know. Well, I don't know. I should have looked it up before I brought it up. But it comes from like I guess people were making a multi-million-dollar like facility or building or something, and they spent 90% of their time discussing the design of the bike shed.
Did you design
Weird.
And
your
so it's
logo?
called bike shedding. No, but I had Derek Munn, our friend Derek Munn, design.
Oh, well, he owes us some fucking logo.
Yeah,
I have
where's
one
she at?
posting. I put it last night. I have
We need to talk to him.
no sales. So if anyone wants to be their first sale, let me
There
Are these
you
them?
can-
yeah, that there's some. You can go to the pictures if you'd like.
hell
Is it just
yeah.
the? Is it just the picture?
No, it's the
picture
frame.
frames. Handmade frames are hella expensive. So I'm
Yes,
not.
they
gonna,
are.
I won't judge anyone if they don't want to purchase one.
That
but,
looks really nice.
That does
Thank
look
you.
really nice.
It's the corners that like
Yeah.
the
I
one
love that corner. Yeah, that.
the one he
Ooh,
gave
devil.
me the one he gave me for my wedding has the double corner, and we put a wedding picture in it.
Holy
That is a
shit.
trivet, but I don't have any cherry frames, so I have to change that. It's
Mm.
like a hot plate.
Do you make
Ah.
wood condoms too, or?
You've been on my other Etsy shop man.
Splinterville.
Wooden
Splinterville.
with enough wax.
Do you have anything else you'd like to plug?
No, just be chill.
Be chill.
Well, I got
people.
some shit, everybody.
Me too.
Tomorrow night, if this comes out Wednesday, so tomorrow night, Thursday night, there will be a show at Reaver Beach Brewing
Oh,
Company.
yeah.
I will not be in the show, but I will be in the audience. But old Jeffy Doodle sitting right to my left, he's going to be the star of the show,
Doodle
baby.
I'm gonna dance.
So come on out and hang out with me while we watch Jeff do some silly ha-has. And the third Thursday of every month, you can catch the Reaver Beavers, which is also at Reaver Beach Brewing Company, but it's all chicks.
hot, dude.
And that happens. Both of those shows are at 7:00, and then all you Ocean View people out there
Ocean View.
listening.
OV.
On February 24th, Commonwealth Comedy Network is doing a show at Medita Cafe in Ocean View. So come check that out. Tickets are, I believe, $5. I'll be better and post a link or something, or pitch it better next time. But that's coming up. We've got some awesome shit coming down the pipe, baby. Jeff, what do you got?
I don't have much to plug, but I figured that since I never have anything to plug, and if I do, you usually plug it for me.
That's true. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate you doing it. You're
Oh.
better at it.
Wow.
But I'm gonna recommend a video game of the week.
Ooh.
My brother and I have
Ooh.
playing this game online. It's a lot of fun. It's called Stranded Deep.
Ooh.
What is that? I haven't heard that one.
I've
And
seen a porn like
it's
that.
basically like you're both like we're on a plane crash right off the bat, and you like wash up on some island, and it's just like a crafting and survivor game where you're like building stuff, but eventually
Cool.
you're building like sail ships and fucking going to other fucking islands to collect
Oh, yeah.
resources.
That's
and shit. So
Bond
I'm having
with,
a great
bond
time.
with your brother. Play
Yeah.
Stranded Deep.
And
Matt?
Matt?
Let's see. The Pushing Dragons improvised D&D adventure at the Push Comedy Theater is what What is that? Are you in that one, Jeff, or no?
I don't know. I think I got kicked from the team.
Jeff
February
doesn't
18th.
get put in the shows
All of a sudden, I
anymore.
stopped getting cast for him, so I just said, okay.
No, you're not kicked from the show.
I'm making you mommy's little star. Thursday night,
I think
baby.
they just forgot to put you in the chat. Like we made a new chat or something.
There's
No,
a new
I
chat
see
without
all the
Oh my
you
gosh,
in
that's
it.
not making it. That's not making it better. Oh, I think they just forgot. Let me.
No, they just like
This
don't
is all
care
because
if you exist.
I had to back out of one show because it was Molly's surprise birthday party.
Yeah, true.
And it got rescheduled because Molly's family died. And,
Jesus Christ.
Not the whole family, just one member.
oh, yeah. 2 funerals, but 1 family member.
Yes, one was just a friend.
God.
Cool.
What a horrible birthday.
Yeah, birthdays
30th
rule.
birthday.
I love it.
I don't know what the date of that was.
Because he's not in the
17th.
chat.
17th.
Fucking chat.
That's all I got.
All right.
Okay.
all I got.
Bye, everybody.
Until next time.
Until next time, little worms. Keep
wiggling.
Bye bye. Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast, a Go On Podcast production. If you have an embarrassing story like the BS on How Embarrassing, send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
Camry.
Matt says that so fast. I feel like
know.
he should be like what's that one
Auctioneer.
rapper who was super fast?
Oh, Busta Rhymes.
Was
Eminem.
it Busta?
Eminem.
No.
This is Black History Month. Jeff.